morning, y'all. Welcome in to the Kesia Joe Show right here, live at the Filter Coffee Parlor, right here on the South Side. How y'all doing this morning? Welcome in, welcome in. As y'all can see, she has abandoned me. I may be a rapper here pretty soon. As y'all can see, she has abandoned me. No, Kisia's out today, y'all. She has some priorities, engagements to do. But of course, I'm here. Your boy is locked in with you this morning. We're gonna have a cup of coffee. I got some things on the show that we want to get into today. Got a little bit of news we're going to talk about. But today on the show, ladies, this is really for you, gentlemen. Actually, for you too. So you want to grab your coffee and come holler at your boy, sit down and lock it in, share the video out there, right? And we got a lot to talk about today for myself personally. And it's 2025. Let me get that right. It's 2025 right now, right? And there are some expectations I think that we need to talk about, or I want to talk about when you're dating. And even for a lot of people that are married, I want to talk about those things or expectations while dating, expectations when you're married in 2025, because I think some of the stuff is unrealistic out there. But you do know that, we have a lot of the prayers out from the Kesia Joe Show for what's going on in California with the fires. I think we talked about that a little bit last week, and we definitely talked about it on the Joe Lockett Show, me and nephew. But here's the thing that I do want to get into. I have not talked about it. People have been asking me what I think. It has came to me a couple of times, but I need to have some coffee before I talk about this. So I'm waiting on my coffee to come. There go my coffee. Appreciate you. Now, I'm telling y'all, now I can talk, okay? I don't know if y'all can see this here, but if y'all can see that, that perfect little thing right there, y'all see that right there? They got man, listen, the Filter Coffee Parlor. Grab your cup of coffee or come on down and holler at your boy. Man, that's good. That is delicious. Oh my God. All right, I'm back now. I spazzed out there on the Filter Coffee Parlor coffee. But let me talk about this. Number one, I'm a fan of this person. Love everything they've done. Watched them for years. So what I'm about to say is just a conversation and thoughts. Ricky Smiley has been in the news. He's from Birmingham, Alabama. He's found out that he has identical twins that are 5 years old. And a lot of people has reached out to me and asked me what I thought about it. I have a lot of thoughts about it. Number one, congratulations on having daughters. I have two kids, two daughters too, so I know how beautiful that is. But I think it's a tough time. Just me speaking honestly, it's a tough time for all of them. For what Ricky went through with his son, losing his son, unfortunately. You know what I mean? That was tough for him. We watched him go through that. We watching Ricky do stand up here and all over the country. We seen him on BET. We seen him on TV, man. I'm really proud of him. I think he was here. I think it was he was doing 95.7, if I'm not mistaken, but now he took Tom Joyner place and has a Ricky Smiley show. Super proud of Ricky. But I think it's a tough time for not just Ricky right now, the mom and the kids. And it's just my personal opinion. I think it's a tough time for the man who actually raised the kids for 5 years and was thinking those daughters were his. So that's tough. And I'm not going to dig too deep into that because, like I said, I have a lot of respect for Ricky Smiley. I have respect for the other man that went through the situation because I put myself, if I was in that situation, how would I feel? And then how would I feel if I found out that Ricky Smiley was the father of the daughters that I thought was my daughters? So I'm not going to elaborate too much on that, America, but I'm sending prayers out for the strengthening that the bond that even though Ricky Smiley is the biological father, that the father that thought that was his kids, that they can have a relationship with him also, because he invested, I'm not for sure if he was there from the beginning or was he there from a certain point in their life. I'm not for sure about that, but that's tough. And who do you blame? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to go into the blame game. I think we're going to go into the game of understanding that when something goes awry, something else is born. And for Ricky, like you said, he found out on the day of his, the son, when his son was being buried, he found out he had twin daughters. That's awesome. But also on that day, I don't know if it was that day or prior to, um, the young man went to court that was raising the kids and found out those wasn't his biological kids, right? So that's tough too. So what do I have to say about it? Nothing. It's not my business. Um, I think at the end of the day, that's something that Ricky, the young lady, and the daughter, and um, I don't know if that's still her husband or her ex-husband or going through a divorce. Something that they're going to have to work out. It's none of our business um, about how that went down or what went down or who knew what, when, and where. You know, just prayers out to the family. Let's put our arms around them. Like I said, I love Ricky. Don't know the other dude. You know, I kind of feel for him, but I support Ricky Smiley all day long on whatever he's doing because he's done a lot for this community. He's still doing a lot on the national stage and radio. So with the Ricky Smiley show, the Brad and all those people out there, so we appreciate them. So for everybody who keep asking me, what do I think about it? I think I'm going to say something bad about another man. I'm not. I'm not going to down him. Um, I'm not going to go into no diatribe about anything because I don't know anything. It's not my place to do that. Only thing I can say is I wish that family the best. All right. So stop inboxing me. Stop asking me about it. All right. As you guys are locked into your favorite morning show, I'm finna say the evening ride, but it's the morning show, the Kesia Joe Show. I want to talk about this on the show today, y'all. Expectations in 2025. And this is something that has been perplexing me for a while, especially in the dating world. Even when you're married, what are your expectations? Now, something I have to say to everybody, I think January 1st, everybody set these goals. Some people say I don't believe in them. That may be you, but a lot of people set goals, right, for themselves. And what I have realized, and I want you guys to really think about this while you're drinking your coffee with me this morning, right? Did you set goals, especially if you're married or you're in a relationship? Did you set goals for your relationship with the person that you in a relationship or married to? There's a difference. There's a difference. Did you set a goal for your relationship with the person you're in a relationship with? Right? Because sometimes you set these expectations in marriage, or you don't set the expectations and it does not work out. Why am I saying this? Hold on, let me drink a little coffee, y'all. Why am I saying this, America? You can't expect, let me just speak from my personal experience from being married. When I was married, I dated my ex-wife at the time. I mean, she was my girlfriend at the time. Um, and I put that work in. I took her out. I did things. I wanted her to see that I cared, and I wanted to see that I loved her and I liked her. And I was doing things to touch her emotionally when we were dating. But people, I want y'all to understand this, and please understand this. Because I say expectations. I think men and women fall very, 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 very short when it comes to the expectations in the relationship. And I'm just talking about 2025 right now. But we fall short in our relationships, big time. Why you say that, Joe? Because I think, and I'm gonna speak for the men first. When we get married to that woman, right? The way we got her, I don't know what it is about us, America, but we get into a whole different vibe once I marry you and I get you, right? It was because, I saw you, you fine, you look good. I'm coming after you. I'm dressing up, I'm putting on cologne, I'm shaving my beard, looking good for you. Then all of a sudden, when I marry you, that feeling goes away. I go into the mode of protection, right? Providing, right? Security, you know what I'm saying? Being a leader. And here's where I know I fell short in my marriage. I lost the emotional part. I lost the element of dating, wanting to do marital things like go out and date. Because I'm like, man, I'm tired. I ain't got time for that. Yeah. And I lost that. So this is why I asked at the beginning of the show, the top of the show, what are your expectations? Because I think a lot of times And we're gonna talk about the single part, but I want to talk about the marriage part first. Are you married right now? Did you sit down and talk with your mate? Did you have that conversation? Was it a fluent conversation where you wrote down things of what you expect to happen in 2025 for both of you, and then how you was going to do those things and fit it into your life? Because one thing I realized, and I truly realized this, I've made time for everything that I wanted to do. So when I was married, did I not, or when you married, did you not want to make time for your wife? I know a lot of people out there. I know y'all in my chat right now, but I'm just saying, I'm just being honest. Because when you say you're tired, even though you're tired, you get up and go to work. Even though you're tired, you go take care of those kids. But if you're tired, you may not spend no time with your wife. You may not spend your time with your husband. You may not make love to your husband because you're tired that night. But you're going to go to work. So what are your expectations, right? Because I have learned myself personally that I do make time for the things I want to make time for. And if that's the case, I make time for things that I want to make time for. Am I wrong? When you're married, are you wrong? Are you saying are you really saying that I don't want to make time for him? I don't want to make time for her in 2025? Honestly, when you're talking about relationships now, is the expectation. So I think in 2025, if y'all sitting here watching the show with me this morning, I think that you need to have a different look at the relationship. Me being single, I'm going to get into that, what it looks like and the expectations when you're dating. But I'm asking you, when you're married, the expectations, because people say, marriage is work. Marriage really is work, but it's not really work when you're in love and you're having fun with the person that you love, that you're married to. But here's the thing I want to say about that, y'all. When you are in love with your wife, man, we have a hard time expressing that after we stop dating them and we marry you. I don't know why. I don't know why. But for whatever reason, there's a reason why. There's something in our brains that sort of kind of click off of the date, the chase. We get to the work portion of it. And I believe most men, we feel we're not expected to have that emotional part. Or maybe we wasn't taught to have the emotional part. Or maybe we didn't see our daddies have the emotional part. He just worked and mom accepted it. Women in 2025, they ain't accepting that. They on a totally different level. They want some time with you. They want to know that you love them. They want some flowers. They want some, did you get off that phone? Well, most men are on the phone, women are on the phone. And I don't get this one in 2025. A lot of men are on these games, playing video games. Not my thing, but a lot of men are playing video games. Or are they? I don't know. But this is a lot of things that I see now in 2025. But what I do know is when I go to my friend's house or I'm talking to some of my friends, what I have realized is they're not spending time together. Do you and your mate have a date night? Do you? Do you stick to that date night or do you let things interrupt that? And I'm going to go back to again, I'm going to say this. Do you do that for your job? Do you stand other people up the way you stand your husband up? Do you stand other people up the way you stand your wife up? And I think when we go into in 2025, I think we got to start thinking about those things, right? Because that's a part of being married and staying happily married in 2025. If you guys just locking in, of course, we're right here at the Filter Coffee Parlor. I'm having a cup of coffee with you guys, talking about expectations because Kesia is no longer here. I don't know, do nephew got his mic today? You got a microphone? What do you think about what I'm saying so far, them, sir? Because I can go. I got a lot more to say, sir.
I'm not married, so
but I said even with dating though.
Dating just wouldn't apply.
But expectations though, when you dating a woman, right? and y'all now girlfriend and boyfriend, you sort of feel like not married, but I got her.
But at that point, you go into exclusive, so you slow it down or you stop dating.
Right.
In the dating world, if I'm dating and I'm just talking with or I'm entertaining people, everybody needs to have the understanding that we're just in the entertaining phase. If I'm choosing somebody exclusively, I guess I can see more of why that would be the case. But then at the other hand, even though y'all have all of these things in place, you got to understand that everybody can still say no still too.
Yeah, but what's the expectation? I understand what they can do, but what is the expectation now? For you 26, I'm 54, right? You're single, I'm single. What's the expectation of us going into a relationship, being exclusive, and then what do you think that you're going to do? Are you still going to be just as excited to have that date night with your boo? Or are you even going to make time to have that date night? Because a lot of people don't have them date nights. Now it's just Netflix and chill. You ain't even going out the house anymore.
Um, Question: are we talking about us, or we just talking about dudes around our age?
Dudes are not around our age, because I don't want to put it on us, because we are a different breed and we kind of messed up in the head. So
Okay,
we don't really go to the masses. So let's just talk about dudes in general. Just
Dudes
from a
in-
man perspective, us from what we see and what we feel. Let's go from that perspective.
Okay. Dudes around my age, they'll still entertain. The expectation around the board per se is that the dudes around my age is gonna still entertain you. It's gonna be like a certain date night. It might get into routine for real, for real. It's to make sure that you know what I mean, that itch is scratched or that expectation is met. Now I say when I did do it, and not to put it entirely on me, but it's the only thing I can reference right now.
Right.
When I did do it, it was in routine to where I didn't dislike it, but I didn't get no real enjoyment out of it either. It was just obliged. So while it did make me feel good that she felt good,
Right.
I didn't care. So it was like, as long as you felt good, I'm good, basically.
You know,
And that was kind of the expectation that kind of moved on until I got back single for real, for real.
okay, so I'm gonna kind of dive into me, when dating and being single and dating now. Expectations. It's tough when you're single, to have an expectation of somebody you really, especially when you first meet them, that you don't know. As a man, the woman have an expectation of you, right? But I don't have an expectation of her, because I'm getting, this is just me coming and speaking to you guys, right? Some men maybe do, but I don't have an expectation of the woman, because I'm getting to know her. So I don't expect anything, because truth be told, I don't know if I really want to continue to try to date you after I spend some time with you. So I don't put any expectations on it. I just kind of, spend the time and see, okay, is it going to, do I vibe with you? Is the energy right? And so when you're over 50, like I am, it's tough dating. And I don't think it's just in 225, but I think right now it's really tough to understand the market of dating, because there is an expectation, definitely, for men dating women in 2025. They come in expecting certain things because Joe Lockett is a man. So there's certain things that I'm just supposed to do. And when you're on a date with a woman, I'm just going to be real to all our people in the chat, right? There's no expectation on that woman. The only thing the only expectation that she shows up at that point for the first couple of days. There's no expectation on her. But already, if a man comes, there are expectations put on him that he's supposed to already do and know. Sit with his back to the wall so he can see the door. Open up doors, pay for the dinner, right? Make sure that if she's walking on the sidewalk, right, that she's walking on the inside, he's walking on the house. Expectations, right, that the woman already have of me. I don't even know if I like you or not. I don't even know if I really want to protect you or not. I don't don't even know if I want to open the door for you now, but that if I don't do it, I'm already out the box. But then when I sit down and talk to you, right? What expectations should I put on you? Or should our man start putting expectations on women in 2025? Right? What does that feel like? Because I think in 2025, when I'm dating over 50, a lot of times, man, I feel honestly, nephew, I should stay single. And the reason why I say that, and the women have told me, Joe, you just want to play around. You're not serious about being in a relationship. And I'm going to push back on everybody on that one, nephew. I'm pushing back. I haven't found a woman that I want to be serious with or make me feel comfortable enough to be serious with. Right? Because the expectation that's put on a man, right, as a man looking at you in 2025, I'm looking for something, some type of spark. Just I gotta get past your beauty. Because the reason why I went after you because I like what I saw. But there's a certain vibe. When you say nephew, when you're with a woman that the conversation can go well, but the vibe may not be right. The energy may not be right. The chemistry may not be right. Some just like a miss. Like I was talking to this female, right? And she's in her 40s, right? I think late 40s. And we got to talking, right? Conversation was good on the phone. And so we decided to go to dinner. Y'all know what I'm talking about, right? Go to dinner with somebody. You have a conversation. Let's meet her for dinner. Right? I meet her for dinner. And maybe y'all can help me out with this America Expectation 2025. I meet her for dinner. The conversation goes well. Right? And when I look at her, she fine. Like her pictures don't do her justice. She like, I got yams in place, face, glasses, all that. Look good. Now, y'all tell me, did I get in my head on this one? Right? Because I want to know. Because she's like, I want to say between 45 and 47. I don't remember her age. She ain't never been married. Right?
Okay.
So I immediately, right? I'm like, I've been married twice. She's never been married. Talking good, look good, smell good. You know what I mean? What the hell is wrong with her? Immediately that caught. Listen, hold on. You get mad at me, but I'm serious, man. Right? Tell me, ladies, you don't say that when you see a man, that got his stuff together, right? He look good, smell good, whatever. And they never been married. Here's the other part for me. She ain't got no kids. Not saying I want to have kids, but she ain't got no kids. But as I'm talking to her, right, everything seems to be good. So I'm one of those guys that's just going to ask the question, right? I said, "What the hell wrong with you?"
Right? Oh my God!
I did. I asked her point blank to this, and maybe I was wrong, but that's just me. I'm like, okay, what is wrong with you? Because I see everything that's good, right? I said, so do you steal? Are you crazy? You depressed? And I said, what? Because I can't see it. Because everything that we did together or we talked, it was a breath of fresh air. It was good. I saw her, I smiled. She saw me, she smiled. It's fun. So am I wrong? Y'all hit me in the chat, right? Am I wrong for thinking there's something wrong with her? Or are you some 40 over 45, no kids, never been married, great, everything is good, got on how what's wrong with her? Why is she still on the market? Because like I told her, I said, either you back shit crazy, right? You going through something, or who I see is your representatives because there's something else, or you got you pick up the wrong man, right? And if you pick up the wrong man, you choose me. So
you got to be another wrong man,
bruh. I'm sitting, but hey, y'all ain't never been in these situations. Come on, man, y'all acting like this is something that's brand new, right? What we're talking about here, right? And so we having a conversation. She's sort of laughing at me, right? But not laughing. She's like, Joe, there's nothing wrong with me. It's just things didn't work out. I did have a guy that proposed to me. She sounded like Dr. Brian. Sound like Dr. Brian to me. The guy, the high energy, low energy.
Yeah.
I had a guy propose, but it just didn't quite work out. But why you never got married?
But why?
You never got married, right? How long? Well, how long was your last relationship? Why did y'all break up? So I told her, this is what I want. I said, if we continue to talk, I got to either meet your family, or I want to talk to your last boyfriend, your last two boyfriends.
Oh my God,
bruh, this woman is beautiful.
Why do that though?
Because something's
wrong.
wrong.
I can't imagine that it gets easier to be married to the older you get.
As fine as she is, yeah, bro. She can get married.
That don't mean too much.
It means a lot.
No, it don't mean too much. But that don't mean too much.
And then she chose me, right, to have the conversation, to talk to,
but Joe,
to go out with a couple. And I'm like, why me?
I think you've been in your head too much, and your jaded side came out. Because then you immediately compare it to, I've been married before and I've been married twice. Why you ain't at this age, at this point when I probably already was in my second one? And that's projecting, for one. For two, there's a lot of different things that come with very attractive women that if you in the wrong market, makes you very hard to be approached to. We talked about that.
She gets approached though. She does get approached.
She gets approached, but then at the same time, they got to be what you want too. So that's another thing. That's another thing.
So why she chose me?
Because you was probably what matched with her. On the rare occasion she entertained what actually she wants.
Oh, man.
Like, come on, man. Y'all overthink a situation, bro. That's an overthink. Because she didn't give you any other reason outside of what she doesn't have.
She don't.
Bruh, that's reading too deep.
Bro, I had my flags in my pocket. I got flags in my pocket. You know what I'm saying?
But hold on, it's not. Hold on, that's not flags that the referee saw.
Hold on, nephew. I'm pulling out. I'm holding the flag right here. Like,
but Joe, that's not flags that the referee saw. That's flags that you picked up off the ground and you threw.
No. These are ones I kept in my pocket because I just knew it's something.
No, that don't always have to be that.
Hold on.
That don't always have to be that, man.
Come with me. You locked into your favorite morning show, right? The Kesia Joe Show. She's not here today. Come talk to me, y'all.
That don't always have to be that.
Okay, so y'all. So if you dating a man over 45, a woman over 45, look good, got their stuff together, talk very intelligent, and everything is perfect about them, and then they're talking to you, you gonna sit there and tell me that y'all don't feel like, whoa?
No. And was you shooting outside your range?
Hell no.
Okay, so well, I don't see why you would put yourself there outside of the projection point, because there could be a lot of other reasons that led for her not being married. She can easily turn people down. You can say no.
Like I told her, I want to see pictures and tell me a little bit about the dudes and I don't like doing that, but like I told her,
is that not an insecurity coming out?
No, it's not insecurity. I'm curious as hell. Something is wrong with her, and I don't know what it is.
And for that right there, now she on by 38. I'm pretty sure that's when she started getting met with those same questions that you was asking.
Okay.
And every time, don't that make you feel a way if somebody have to ask you that? Now, for a reason, now you don't even want to choose them.
It's gonna make me feel
so down the line. You get to 45.
Okay, but I'm gonna say something. Okay, so either you're getting cold feet, right, or you're choosing the wrong person. Because I asked her, did you want to have kids? Did you want to get married? She said, yes. It was now. If she was that, I never want to get married. I just, case closed, Matlock, you know what I'm saying? Perry Mason, lock it up, done deal. I got it. That wasn't the case, y'all. That wasn't the case. And she didn't get fine and beautiful by yesterday. So y'all hit us up in the chat and let us know what you're saying. You ain't never dated that guy, never been married, look good, got everything going on, right? And he's feeling you. And he's saying all the right stuff. He's showing up on the dates on time. He's doing. He done took you to his house. Whatever your red flag signs are, he done passed every damn test. And you saying to yourself, "What am I missing?" You gonna sit here and tell me you're not gonna say that to yourself? This is not me being insecure. This is just me being like, is something, can something, right, be that perfect? And no, she told me some of the things that she's not, that's bad about her. Those things ain't gonna stop a dude from putting that ring on your finger, walk you down that aisle, or putting a baby in you. Okay? Just saying.
It's not gonna stop you as a dude.
Ain't gonna stop the ring.
It's some other stuff that probably stops some dudes.
I wanna know what it is. I wanna know what it is.
Why? When you entertaining her?
So I'm entertaining her, but I want to know the red flags, because
that's
say this right
unnecessary.
Here. Okay, so I'm gonna look at it like this. You could easily fall for the okie dokie, the men and women, right? Going into something, seeing this, thinking that everything is perfect, but the obvious was sitting right there in your face, like they have never did this, So she's never been married, she's never, had any kids, and she said she can't have kids, she can board kids, right? She said she wanted kids, she just never had the opportunity to have a kid with a man that she loved, right? So I was like, okay. So I guess for me, when I was in the situation, I said to myself, right, was it got to be something wrong with you. And I told her that. I said, there's something, like I said, it's either commitment issues, right? Or her insecurities of who she may be with.
You gonna just place insecurity on her?
Yeah.
Wow, that's so
because
crazy,
I'm thinking that she ran away from good relationships because of something. Like I said, I don't know.
You get all this crap you putting on her.
I'm mad. Listen,
this don't make no sense.
It was put on me when I looked at her.
So, Joe, they could say the same thing about you, and you've been out of a relationship with 2 marriages.
But I have stated clearly I don't want to get married. I've stated clearly that I'm not looking for a girlfriend.
That doesn't mean anything. They can still say, hey, he don't want it because he's not commitful. He doesn't like to commit. He doesn't like the work. And he don't like the. It's a lot of other stuff. But would it be true? Is the thing?
But at least you got something to go on.
Oh my God!
At least you got something to go on.
That's profiling.
But I'm okay, ladies. If you judge me and say I can't commit, if you want to say that I want to play, I'm okay. I'm giving you something to go on. Okay, I put it out there.
Joe,
don't Joe me.
Joe, no, because that's not always the case. If she haven't, it's some folks, they'll give you crumbs and nuggets that they out of sorts. Like whether it be routine habits, little mannerisms, you know what I mean? You can't hold up the facade forever. And then it's real genuine circumstance that I have not.
America, that's the part that she's genuine. It's like
you might be in your head. I ain't even gonna lie to you. You might be in your head.
Okay.
Because this girl might be actually cool. And
that's the part. Now I'm gonna be honest with America. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I think when I was talking to her, that's the part that I was nervous about. That she actually was that one unicorn out there that was everything that
Rachel asks Joe, why are you entertaining her if she wants to get married and you don't?
What? Because when she said, she didn't say she wanted to get married to me. She said she would like to be married one day.
So why are you entertaining her? I'm still with Rachel.
No, because at the end of the day, she's not saying that she's ready to get married right now. So again, I'm upfront. I'm not lying to her about anything. Like I told her, I'm not against marriage, but I'm not looking for it tomorrow. Right? If it happens, I'm cool with it. But I'm not putting that out there on the table like I'm finna be in a relationship with you tomorrow. Right? Again, she ain't been married for 47 or 46 years, so why not talk to me? What's the problem with that, Rachel?
Because you being slick. You being slick.
Okay. So let me tell you how this started. Okay, let me tell you how this started. We talked, right?
Okay.
And when we sat down, my first thing that I tell any female, right? If you're this is even before we go to dinner or whatever, if we talking on the phone, the first thing I tell you, if you're looking for a relationship or you're looking to get married anytime soon, let's not continue this conversation. That is my first thing that I say to anybody. I don't lie. I don't hide that. Now, if you proceed to continue to talk to me, that's not my fault. Because I'm thinking that a grown woman over 40 understands English. I'm not going to give you any vibe, right? That I'm trying to be your man. As I told her, and I tell every other woman, right? Please continue to date and talk to other dudes. I'm okay with that.
This is where that's slick.
How the hell is that?
This
slick?
is where that's slick.
Why is this slick and not honest?
This is why this is slick. Because
expectations, bro.
You didn't even establish that y'all would be friends, but I'm gonna handle you as such. So I'm gonna go ahead and pseudo friends on you before you even come out to say you want me.
Okay.
But if you continue to talk to me like you want me, I ain't stopping you. Come on, man. That's slick.
No, but hold on.
That's slick.
No.
That's because hold on. What's going out to eat? What's these intimate gatherings? What is that? That's not.
But hold on.
That's not friendly.
So this is where you got me effed up at. Real talk. No,
that's not friendly.
No. What you got to realize with me, bro, I don't play games. Listen to what I'm saying. I'm not going to take a woman on a fantasy ride if I think that she's into me for those reasons. I would stop it. Hands down, I don't play that. If you're looking for a relationship and you're saying that you're not, but I feel that that's what you're doing, I'm going to cut all ties. If that's not the road I'm on, I am not going to play with her emotions. You know what I'm saying? Because we just talking. I'm not trying to get in your pants. I'm not trying to take you in the bedroom. I'm just getting to know you. So I'm not going to play games. I don't. One thing anybody knows me, bro, I don't play games. Now that's real talk. I do not play games. I'm not trying to be slick because I have nothing to be slick about.
It's not speaking of what she's doing. So
what do you mean?
That's not speaking to what she's doing.
What is she doing?
Because if that's what you initially say at the beginning, but we still are in contact with each other over time. Like I said, for everybody, time builds. Okay. She may not still be handling you like that.
Well, according to the conversations that we have had, and we have, right? She said we still friends. She still bro.
I ain't say nothing. I said I'm
very adamant about not misleading nobody.
Okay.
Because I don't want to be in a situation where she thought, well, we went on dates or we went to go eat or we doing this and we doing girl. No, we nothing to do that.
I got you.
No, I don't play those games, bro. Because I don't want those games to play with me. You know what my saying is, bro. Don't test me because I'm gonna fail on purpose.
Atari, Sega Genesis.
Huh? The what?
Nah.
I fell on purpose. So again, expectations. And I think when you set the expectation up front, right? It's up to two people to have that conversation. So, like I said, when I'm dating, right, or when I'm talking to people, right, I let everybody know, honestly, I'm not into relationships.
Alrighty. Then to loop back then.
Sure.
I still don't think it's anything wrong with her.
There's something wrong with her.
At that age.
There's something wrong with her.
If she didn't get married yet.
There's something wrong with her. Something I ain't seen. It's something that I didn't see. Something. I told her.
This is what I told her.
I said, something is wrong with you. Something that is out there. I said,
so a dude at that age, if he ain't been married, is something wrong with him too. And he ain't got no kids.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's what I told her. I said, you're an X-File. Right.
What?
That's what I told her.
What do you want, bro? What do you want? Why is it gotta be something wrong with them? Some folks don't trust just making kids.
I understand that.
Some folks don't trust just being with anybody, and you don't want to be with them. Some folks don't trust the process, and things may happen to where they cut themselves out. Other folks may not like the approach that you doing later on in life when I got to get called crazy because I ain't been with nobody.
Well, I'm gonna call you crazy.
That's gotta be taxing on her. I'm not gonna lie. That's gotta be taxing.
I'm sure it is. I'm one of the ones that's tasking. Right. I'm piling it on, bro. Because again, each time you talk to the person, you're like, yeah, got it.
And that's an insecurity blinking out.
Call it what you want to, bro. I get it. But I always say, just when we talk, I said, so when the other shoe gonna drop? right? And she's like, "You're gonna be waiting. I done told you everything that was, not good or may, that may have been. But I truly believe that she got commitment issues. I think this is what I sort of kind of realized, right?
Okay.
I think she have the knacking for picking the wrong person.
You just gonna put that on her bills.
Yeah, because
she got the knack for picking the wrong people.
Because when she's explaining the
you
guys,
do know you would fall in that, right?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So when I was speaking, because I said, well, describe the guys, the last two guys that you date. But then I became curious because I really don't care about your past. But when everything about you was like, man, it's like Disneyland, bro. Like the conversations is easy. The flow, the vibe, the energy, everything is great, right? And I'm like, what the hell is wrong with her? Right? Why is this so good? Why is this so easy going? Why is this so easy flowing? Right? Because most times as you're talking to women, most women are sitting back, they're like waiting for you to do everything.
Okay.
That's not the case with her. Right? No, listen to what I'm saying.
Maybe she's just really dope. Like
she's really dope. I'm gonna give her the props. She's really, really dope. Right? But then I'm asking myself in 2025 expectations, right? Have you ever been with somebody or talked to somebody that things happen too fast?
Yes.
Right? I think that's what I was, and I'm not talking about the bedroom part. I'm just talking about everything just falls in place like, and then you're saying to yourself, if it's falling into place like this, and she's doing these things like this with, why didn't this?
Maybe she's not putting up no front against you.
Again,
like some folks do that, and that's a bad thing.
This is why
why I gotta be extra work for things to fall like they supposed to. That's so jaded.
No, listen to what I'm saying. This is where I got to get into that, right? When whatever somebody, okay, let me ask you this question, America. Y'all hit us up in the chat. Hey, Rachel, how you doing out there?
It's Rachel going in. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Okay, that's fine. What's she saying? What Rachel saying? What's up, baby?
She said women think they will be able to change men mind about not being committal. I guess that's what she said when we was talking about the commitment part. And then she went on to say, that is wrong of you, Joe, to think that. It sounds like you are describing me. So are you saying there's something wrong with me?
See?
Oh my God.
Yes. Yes, Rachel, I am. If you all these things, Rachel, right? Yes. What's wrong? What's going on? What's going on?
That comment aside.
Just saying. Yes, Rachel, I'm saying, what's wrong? What's wrong? Right? You picking the wrong guys. You're not committing, right?
I don't. I can't speak to what she said. Okay, I'm gonna leave that alone. Shout out Rachel.
That's my baby.
Alrighty, now Shamel, she said, sounds like she scared you, Joe, or should I say you scared yourself because you feeling her? Oh, Shamel cooking, because you did just say the pieces was falling together too fast. That doesn't mean she was rushing anything. Okay,
so no, but hold
that
on.
Don't mean she was rushing anything.
Let me elaborate there. Shamel may have a sort of kind of point, right? But when I say, okay, so when you see somebody do things like they're riding a bicycle,
okay,
right? It comes natural.
You're for not some.
Think, oh, but I'm just saying, I don't know her. She don't really know me, right? And I'm not going to say, I'm gonna say this: when you meet somebody, they're habitual, correct? Human beings are habitual. Do you guys not agree with that?
Okay.
So normally, what people do is what they do. They're not changing that up, right?
Okay.
And if they're putting their time into you, whoever they put their time in and feel like that about, that's what they do. Would you not agree with that?
Okay.
So what I am seeing from her, or what I saw from her, right? I had to say to myself, like, okay, so if you did all this and doing all that, right, with the person that you prior to felt the same way with the way you see me, what happened? That's my question because as a man sitting there seeing this, right? If I was in the market looking for a wife or looking for a girlfriend, right? She would fit that bill immediately. But like I told her, I'm not. So if that's what she wants from me, it's a waste of time. But honestly, she she fits it, bro. Like wifey material. You know what I'm saying? Girlfriend, like, exclusive, knock, take off the thing. She fits that. And it went into it. I mean, it's like,
You know what's crazy?
What is something? It's a phrase that I'm looking for. A chameleon, somebody that can morph into whatever you need them to be.
But that's the point. And I'm glad you put that part in. And I'm culpable of this too. So I put myself in this one. But a lot of us and a lot of people, when you see attractive folks, tend to assume they success rate and think that they get a high volume when they really don't. Like it took me actually befriending somebody that is gorgeous for me to see how she handle folks. And she literally be like, yo, Cliff, as much as y'all think I am what I am, and even if I know I am, that don't mean that I get a high success rate. It's some folks that I just cut out. You know what I mean? It's some folks I don't even see because they're not attractive to me. Right. It's some folks that if they do so happen to be attractive to me, so happen to not be just based off of what they do. You know what I mean? And from there, you would think I get met with a lot of different stuff when I really don't. So she might fall under that. That's to be assuming too. If she wanted the baddies for real, you see how attractive women move, especially if they know how to exploit it, right? Or attractive people move when they know how to exploit it. Right. They get met with a lot of different stuff. Then there's other ones that I just so happen to be attractive, but they move like they, you know what I mean? Yeah. Like it don't matter.
I'm gonna be honest. I backed off.
Oh Lord,
I backed off because, again, like I told you. Don't test me. I will fail on purpose. I wasn't finna play games with it. So,
So you think she playing games with you?
I don't. I wasn't sticking around to find out. I really wasn't, because I'm not. I know right now. I would not be a good boyfriend. I know that. It's not because that I'm going to cheat on you. It's that my attention is not on the relationship.
She might be low maintenance.
That's what all women say until you get with them, right?
I mean, for you, not what she'll say. Okay, like how she would be.
But she probably will be, bro. But again, I know for myself,
stuff don't fall in place just like that. And often, Joe.
It doesn't. But I don't want it right now. I rejected it. I don't want it. I don't want to be in a relationship right now. Right? I like my freedom. I like being single at this point, and I don't want what that may bring. It's beautiful. I'll be honest, I felt a little something, right? But no, I said, and I told her, I said, hey, you're everything that possibly a man could ever want. I said, but for me right now, we just need to I need to make sure we clear. It's like, Joe, we good. We good. But I let her know. I said, hey, the conversations, let's just kind of taper them for a while. You know what I'm saying? And talk every once in a while. You know what I'm saying? Because we wasn't talking that often anyway, because I don't do a lot of talking. But for me, I didn't want to mislead her. Because she's so, you ever met somebody that's really easy to talk to? And like I said, it's like when you married or when you're in a great relationship, this person morphs into everything that you need them to be. The conversation goes the way it needs to go for both of y'all. Y'all just talking and talking.
I've met folks like that, but not often.
That's what I'm saying. And so I know at the end of the day that hey, nephew, what's that? The little twins that you feel like, yeah, well, maybe, right? I'm like, oh, hell no. Because I know me. That's only for us.
That's crazy, though, Joe.
No,
that's crazy.
Not if you know yourself. Not if you know yourself. no, no, no. Because I'm not finna run on emotions of love or lust or a feeling for something that I don't want.
But Joe, you didn't even get a chance for emotion to even pop up. You
Yeah, I
just
did exactly.
running off of signs.
Yeah, because I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't give a damn what
But
my
those
emotions say.
signs is not signs that apply to them. Those are signs
That
that
applies to
you,
me, and I'm saying I don't want it.
yeah, dog.
I don't listen. When you know yourself, bro, you know yourself. I'm not finna play a game with you. Like I tell people, don't test me. I'm not gonna test them. Right? I can't say one thing and be something else. At the end of the day, if that's who I am, be who you are. Stick to it until you're ready. I'm not ready for a relationship. I'm not built to be in a relationship right now. Period. It is what it is. Why, if you know you're not ready to be in a relationship, why waste a woman's time? Expectations, right? Don't set an expectation that you can't live up to. As I started this show out with, I'm not gonna set an expectation for a woman, even though she probably had an expectation from me.
Well, Rachel asks, so
Huh?
why are you meeting with ladies that are looking for a relationship?
I don't.
Then how you get in contact with these women?
Someone introduced you to me, and she's still saying to this day she's not looking for a relationship. She said that women. I'm gonna be honest. Y'all don't believe me when I say this. Women know that I'm not looking for a relationship. Women say to me, "It's okay. I'm not looking for a relationship right now either." They go out and they talk, and you know what I'm saying. And some women got their own stuff. They dating other guys, and I'm just friends with them. I can be friends with them. The thing with her was that I started to see that the conversations, because I said, "Are you talking to anybody else?" Because she asked me, "Am I talking to anybody else?" I said, "Yes." Right? She's still okay. Are you talking to anybody else? No, not right now. Mm, yeah, let me back up off of that. Right? Again, like I said, it wasn't her 1,000%. It's me, but I know for a fact 1,000%, and I'm just being honest. I'm not ready for a relationship, but there's nothing wrong with that. So I'm not gonna mislead anybody. You know what I'm saying? And put them in a situation or get them an expectation that, yeah, you can do some really nice stuff for me and whatever I got going on in my life, I'm gonna drop that all to a side. Anything that I have going on in my life right now, I have no accountability and responsibility to it. And that's the way I like it. You know what I mean? And that's just where I am in my life. I don't have to be in a relationship. If I'm not going to be committed, why not just stay single? You see what I'm saying? Because people look at me, well, why you in a relationship? Damn it, I want to be in a relationship. I keep saying that. There's nothing wrong with me not wanting to be in a relationship. When I tell you I don't want to be in a relationship, listen to me, right? If I'm not giving you relationship vibes, listen to me. Don't set the expectation. This is the other thing I'll say, nephew. Don't set an expectation for me like I shouldn't set an expectation for you. So that's why I said with her, I honestly I backed off.
You said don't
Don't
set me an expectation.
Don't set an expectation for me, right?
Oh,
Let me
okay.
tell you. I'm gonna tell you. When I tell you this, believe me what I say.
But
Right?
don't take it from her point of view when she mean what she said.
I took it from what she said. I just don't believe her. I heard her, but I think there's something else. I don't know. It may not be. I'm gonna be totally honest with y'all. After have talking to her for a while, I think she's everything that she says she is. I really do. But I still have the question in my mind about her. Like, why didn't a dude wife her up unless you meeting a dumb motherfucker like me? You know what I'm saying? Because a person like me, right? She's meeting the wrong dude because she talks to me and I don't want to get married. I don't want to be in a relationship.
We got to grow out of that in nowadays,
Why
man.
I got to grow out of that? I ain't got to grow out of nothing.
I'm saying we as a people. Yeah, I'm sure you're gonna be stubborn.
But hold on, why do I have to grow out of something? I've been married twice. I know what I want. I know what I don't want. I know what comes with marriage. It comes with accountability and responsibility.
I feel that there is parts of you subconsciously that do want that, which is why you will entertain a lot of folks. And
that's where you're wrong.
I mean,
no, that's where you're wrong.
You can call it wrong.
No, but you can't tell me about me. I'm gonna tell you.
Everybody, I don't believe everybody's just a friend, Joe.
Everybody's just a friend. Yeah,
I don't. And just like how you say that, just like how you did with old girl, you say that. I don't believe it because Just like how you said, why you ain't married at a certain age? Why are you so much? Why is there so many women conveniently just a friend?
Because I put him
I
in the
don't
friend
believe
zone.
that.
Because I put him in the friend zone, and I want him there.
And a lot of folks would be like, with her,
Uh-huh.
no, that can't be true. You just put people in the friend zone.
Okay,
Like
so,
that
so let
can't
me
be
ask you
true
this.
that you are going out of your way for very attractive women that do fit into your life and have things that are in common with you that you are growing to have more feelings for.
No.
That you can say that I at least will do anything they need me
I
to
help him
do.
out. Yeah.
That they're just friends. Come on, man. Come on. Come on.
I mean, bro, for me, that's the way I live my life.
And everybody else will hear that and be like, you Atari.
Exactly.
That's Atari Sega. You playing games.
If that's what they
Super
want.
Nintendo.
Like I said, they would say I'm playing games. I would say I'm being honest. I haven't lied to nobody.
Mo.
You know what I'm saying? When people say I'm playing games, people who play games don't tell the truth. Right? People who play games don't tell the truth. Right? They bring them.
That's not always true. That's not always true.
People who play games, bro.
People who play games exploit stuff. People
Okay.
who play games, they'll try to get over on a cheat code.
Okay, and I don't have a cheat code, and I don't try to get over. I give more than I take from anybody, especially women. I would definitely not. My expectations of a woman is nothing, but I want your expectation to be limited, because I'm not in a space in my life where I want to be in a relationship or to be married. What somebody said. Now go ahead. What they say?
No, we ain't got the time. We finna get ready to go about 3 more.
That's okay. I'll address it. Go ahead. What they say? Give me a piece of it.
Huh?
Give me the gist. Give me the gist of it.
Gist of it. Folks think that you just getting with folks to smash later.
Okay, so let me.
But you already said no, you don't. You just getting friends.
People who know me. See, this is where I say people get it messed up at, right? Expectations, right? I don't smash 99.99% of women that I spend time with. I do not.
But that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying to the perception, though.
I'm saying, but the perception of it is expectation, perception. It looks that way, but I don't smash because smashing brings on accountability and responsibility. But I tell y'all what, did y'all enjoy the show today? Did y'all have your coffee with me? Did y'all spill your coffee or throw the coffee at your phone today? It's your boy Joe Like. I hope you guys have enjoyed the Kesia Joe Show today. Keep the comments coming. Share the video out there. Make sure y'all do me a favor, right? Talk about this. Let me know how messed up I am or was I wrong? And did you set your own expectations for yourself in 2025? All right, you guys stay locked in. We'll be in tonight. Nephew and I will be doing the Joe Like Show from 4 to 5, streaming live on all digital platforms. Okay, we'll see you guys the next week, and Kesia should be here next week with you guys. Have a great one. Come on down and fill the coffee parlor.